Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be setting up my planner for the month of March, and I am going to be making some adjustments to my planner, so I wanted to talk it through with you all. But first, if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. I'm Alaina, and this is the Organized Money, where we talk about planning life and managing money. So today I'm going to be changing up my Tom 90 planner. This is a planner that I created. I do sell it in my shop, and I'm not making many adjustments to the inside of the planner. The biggest adjustment I am making is to my dividers. Now, if you know, I have side dividers, and this is where I usually will keep the subjects of all of my planners. And then I also have top and bottom dividers. My bottom dividers are usually for inserts that I have in my planner, and my top dividers are for my placements. It tells me where I am, the week I am on within my planner. Well, I have been using the classic size top and bottom dividers, and basically they're all top dividers, they're all top tabs, but I just switched them, which means I will just turn them this way if I need them to be a bottom divider, or I will keep it this way if I need it to be a top divider. The biggest issue I have had with these dividers is that my planner is a letter size planner. It is a bigger style planner, but I have not been able to find letter size top tabs. For some reason, they were really difficult for me to find, and I like to have the frosted tabs where you can see through the tabs so I can still see my planner, and I was really having a hard time finding them, so I have been using the classic size. Now, the issue with these is that the classic size, when I have it in my planner, if I flip over to the next page and I need to write on the back of this page, sometimes my pen would get caught with the divider because it's not the same size as the page. So this has been an issue probably since I created this planner, but I love top tabs and bottom tabs so much that I just basically had been pulling them out and just writing my planner and then placing them back in. Well, I have finally found some letter size top tabs. I'm super excited about this. So I purchased a bunch of them. I have them in my shop if you're interested in them, but I did want to add these into my planner. And so this is going to be probably the biggest change that I'm making to my planner. Now, I know this seems really simple, but using my planner is one of the biggest things that help me to organize my life. So I like it to be as smooth as possible. I want to be able to flip to my planner exactly how I need it. I'm going to be doing some upcoming videos on how the structure of my planner is a certain way and why I use my planner the way that I do. But the ease of your planner and how easy it is to use your planner matters. That is what helps you to actually use it consistently. So today, the first thing we're going to do is switch out all of my tabs, and then we're going to start setting up for the month of March. So I have my label maker here. Here it is, and we are going to switch out all of the current tabs I have for new ones in the letter size. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm probably gonna speed this up while I do this because this is going to take me some time. Now with my top tabs, they only come in a set of 4, so I'm going to need 2 sets because I believe I have 8 tabs in here. So we are going to add in another pack. Okay, so I have switched out all of my top tabs. I think for the bottom tab, because I used all 8, I think I'm gonna just leave this one as a letter size for now, because usually I don't have to write on the back of this. There isn't anything for me to write on the back. I'm usually just writing on this one side, and it's not a full planner, so I don't believe that I need a letter size divider here. So I'm okay with that. And I used all 8 of these top tabs, and I love how they look. And I think that that's going to be much better when I am trying to write on both sides, because if I'm writing on the back of the page, it fills up the entire page, so I can just write on a smooth surface. So I'm just going to put these on the side. These are all the classic size top tabs that I have, and I will use them for another notebook. So now the next change that I'm going to make for the month of March is going to be to my table of contents. At the beginning of the month, when I set up my table of contents, I only had about, what is this, 6 areas within my planner. Now, as you can see, I do have more. One of the biggest changes that I made was added back my work section. So now I have a personal planner that I'm going to use for all of the personal things that's going on. And I also have a work planner. The main reason why I added back my work planner and my personal planner instead of just keeping one general to-do planner is because I've started to rev back up the things that I'm doing at work. I started taking back one-on-one clients, so I know that I needed a separate space for it, because I was like, I wanted to make sure that I'm keeping up with all of my client appointments, videos, anything that I need to do for work. So that's why I added this back in. So now we have about 10 sections in here, and that is not reflected on my table of contents. So I'm going to change up my table of contents, and I do this in Canva. I have a Canva template, and I will just update when I need it so that I know what's currently in my planner. Okay, so this is the old one, and now I've updated to include all of my sections. So I just popped that one back in. So that is updated. My word for 2023 is still in here. I'm gonna keep this page in here. I do need to update my February section. For this, I am going to do our memory from Mardi Gras. This section is where I'm keeping up with memories. Usually it is my future planning section, but I did update it just to keep track of memories because I have an entire calendar now for my future planning. So I like to add in, when I am doing my monthly setup, a memory from the past month. I do this by pulling a picture from my phone. I always just take pictures throughout the month, and I just pick one for the month that I want to highlight as my memory. So this month was Mardi Gras here in New Orleans, so that is the picture that I'm going to select. So I found the picture. I'm going to airdrop it to my computer so that I can print it. Okay, so this is the picture that I ended up selecting. My husband was out of town for Mardi Gras, but me and my girls did take this picture, so I'm going to use this one as our memory for the month of February. And I just print it out on sticker paper, and then I will cut it out, remove the sticker in the back, and then we're just going to add it here. Okay, and then I did print out some functional stickers from Mardi Gras. So let's see if I can use them to add. Here they are. And then I will just write a little note to myself saying Happy Mardi Gras. All right, so that is it for my memory keeping section or page. And now we're going to move into my actual planner. So this was the month of February, and I'm gonna just give you a quick flip through. This is my weekly section or my schedule section. It's where I am keeping up with everything that's coming up for the entire week. But I am going to put in the month of March. So this is my life planner. It's my hourly planner that I use. I started this one in December of 2022, and now we're going to pull out a brand new month for the month of March and add back in here the month of February. And we are going to pop in the month of March. The next section is my future dated section, but this is where I keep all of my calendars and updated calendars. I'm going to pull out the month of February. I think I already have, yeah, I put March in here twice, so I can wipe this out and actually use it for a later month. And I have the rest of the year in here as well. So I can take out the older ones and keep in the current one. So we're good here. We don't need to make any changes. The very next section is my daily section. This is a continuing section. I'm gonna just take out all of my older pages. For this one, I don't decorate it often. I did decorate some here. I will just use stickers here and there, but this is just where I am kind of keeping up what's going on. So I keep these pages at the back of my hourly planner as well. And I just use them for the day to plan out my day. Now, what's the difference between my weekly and my daily? For my weekly, I plan out my week on a Sunday, but usually when it comes to the day, things change. I need to make adjustments, and that's where I will use my daily planner. My daily planner is where I'm just going to mark off what's happening today. If I need to make any adjustments, then that's where I will make it. So we have a couple of pages in here for my dailies, and then the next section is my personal section. Now, my personal section was one that I had just added back as well. So I didn't really use the weeks in here. I was just mainly using my monthly spread for the month of February, but I am going to add in the month of March, and we are going to use it for the month of March. Now, this is a vertical style planner. I mainly use it to keep up with all of my to-do lists. So it will be one really long personal to-do list of health things that I need to accomplish, personal things that I need to accomplish, home, family, all of that goes into my personal planner. Same thing for my work planner. I do have the month of February in here. Okay, so work is already in there. The next section is church. So for my church planner, I don't usually share this one that much. This is going to be for the month of March. And as you can see, it's a monthly calendar. And then we have lined pages behind it. So this is how the calendar looks. These are how the weeks, quote unquote, look. But really it's about 4 or 5 pages that is just blank, just like this. And then we have a note page, and then that is it. For the next section, it's my faith section. My faith planner is a horizontal style planner, so I will just have my monthly page that looks like this. This has been like a journaling type section, along with prayers and scriptures. That's how I've been using my horizontal planner, and so it is going to remain the same. I do believe I'm going to switch up how I'm using it for my Bible studies, but that is more of the logistics of how I am writing in it, but not really the planner itself. So we're going to switch out this month of February for the month of March. Okay, so that is my faith section. For my budget section, we just need to switch out the month. So for this one, it says it's the third month, but remember, I start all of my planners in the month of December because of Vlogmas. That's usually just how I start my planners because I like to set them up with you all. So it says the third month, but actually it's the month of February, and now we're going to add in the month of March. And so now the budget planner is in, and the last planner that I have in here is my Commonplace planner. So my Commonplace planner is a planner that I will just use. It's not really dated. As you can see, this one is still from the month of January. And I am just writing in different things as they are coming up. I will switch it out for this month, mainly because I only have one other sheet in here, and I am planning on trying to keep up with it every single week. We will see how that goes, but I'm hoping that if I tag on videos with this particular planner like I used to, then I will be able to use it more often or get in it as much as I like. This one is where I'm just learning different things, writing about different things, talking about different things. So it is very sporadic, which is why sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. We are trying to get more consistent with this one. I am doing a lot more reading, so I would like to incorporate this one back into my setup. And I didn't even fill out my monthly page the way that I wanted to, because I was kind of using it as a reading planner, and then I was like, no, I want it to be a Commonplace planner. So this month, I believe I'm going to be more consistent with it, or that's the goal. We always have goals with our planners, not saying that it's always going to happen. So now that one is in, and the last section that I have in here, it's not a planner, it's just my reading tracker. And this is where I am just keeping up with the different books that I am reading. I read these two already. I am currently reading The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I am just about finished that one, and I plan on doing it with my book club with Organize You next week. So that is why that's there. But I love having this visual. It is so nice for me to open up my planner and just see the visual of the books that I have read. And then behind it, I have a list of other books that I want to read so that I can check them off and keep up with the different books that I am reading. And this is it for my planner, and this is it for my March setup. At the very back here, I do have some business cards. This is the Tool business card holder. I do have it on Amazon in my Amazon shop. If you're interested, you can check out my link to my Amazon favorites and you can pick this up there. I've been debating if I need it because I really haven't been using it, but I'm just gonna keep it back here because it doesn't really bother me. So that is it for my planner setup. I am really excited for the month of March. I feel like I am getting into a groove, back into a groove with my planning, and I love having this one book. I do carry it around everywhere I go. I use it for my meetings. I use it wherever I am, and if I am going to be running an errand, usually I will just take a picture of it. But that is it for this video. So I hope that you have enjoyed this one, and I will see you in my next one. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.